Hello, beautiful Pisces. As you can see, I have all my decks picked out. What you didn't see is that I actually did a member video where I closed out, put away all the decks from last week and pulled messages from them on how the week went, and then I kind of cut it to today where I picked the decks for the week going on the card spread that came out for the week. Now usually I do that with you, but I wanted to do it with members to show them how I do my deck picks. It was quite quick though. I don't know if they got anything from it, but that's how it happens, right? That's how I do it. So if you want more of me to see how I do things and have just more Jane, if that's even possible for you to want, I do have memberships as low as $3 a month, and all the Friday videos that I've posted from the beginning you'll have access to. Okay? So there you go. All right, my beautiful ones. Let's unpack the decks that I've taken. Now, first of all, you're going to see that some have returned. Like the Phantom Wise, this one, the Earthly Souls and Spirit Moon Oracle, the new deck from Yasmin Boland, the Surrender 2 deck has come back, and the Healing deck. But I've added some. The reason that I've made these show up again, beautiful Pisces, is simply the fact that the theme from this morning with the healing has come back. And I didn't say too much about that in the member video, but when the cards came out, that's why I knew which decks to pick really quickly, because I felt that the theme was very similar. Okay, so let's go. I'm putting all these cards aside so we can look at the cards that did come out. You are definitely looking and clearing something out. Absolutely. Okay? It's resource time, but those resources come from taking a long, hard look and seeing the truth in your situations. Okay? Because when these came out, the devil came out and behind him was hiding the light. And this morning, as you saw, the darkness and the light, I feel this is this. Okay? Again, as soon as these cards came in, it was like a great big haha. That's exactly it. You're shining into the corners that have been causing you this kind of pain. Okay? You're seeing the truth of the situation. I love the fact that the Queen of Pentacles came out first, indicating to me that this was going to be massive resources to you. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles, she's a grounded, beautiful, successful, nurturing energy. And she makes good decisions that produce progress, sustainable products. Okay? And I feel that you've decided that it's your time to shine. It's your time to move into that energy. You're starting out with this, but you still have this to do. Okay? But you're starting out with this mindset, and this is what I love about the readings that are coming in this week. And that's why I picked shadow decks, healing decks, dark decks. So let's look at the dark. Let's look at this darkness. Let's deep dive into this, okay? And let's get rid of it once and for all. Let's put a big shining beacon on your restrictions and what's stopping you. What has been, tricking you and tempting you to go back into the past of things. It's time to shine the biggest light you can have on this planet, the sun. Okay? Let's shine into all those corners, Pisces, and make it a week to remember. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these aside because I'm going to do the Celtic Cross now. And we're going to keep track of them. I'm going to keep them for the week. They're going to be here. Absolutely. Where are you? I'm going to put them over here so we don't forget them. Let's do this. Okay, so now I'm going to have to pick a card for the week. Okay, so I was, weirdly enough, drawn to the Moonology deck. Now, the first thing that I noticed is that we're not having a a moon until like the 14th. And this week, so it's like it's not like a moonless week because we're always going through the energies of, you know, the previous moon, the upcoming moon, always, always. But I felt the need to pull the moon's energy decks. Strange. So there's something in these cards that needed. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. I love this. I love this. It's saying be bold. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull... No, this is not the right deck. Okay. Let's get another one. This one. The Healing Light. So this is your energy for the week. Excuse me. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. They make it look so freaking wonderful. It was the first card came in, right? Right. Okay. So. Absolutely. This is the energy that I was feeling for you. Be bold and make the first move. You know, in the move of calling it a resource. Calling it, I'm going to nurture myself, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to move forward in this energy the way that I want it to be. Regardless of what's coming up or regardless what I'm going to have to look at, this is going to be good. And it's a very strong statement to say that. And it's very courageous to walk into that kind of energy and say, regardless of what happens, this is going to be good. And that word has come up when I was doing the member video, and it's coming up again. Regardless. Regardless. I'm going to make this something that I can nurture and carry on and come to fruition. This is your badass energy for the week. Beautiful Pisces. So we're starting out really strong. Okay, so I'm looking at the block. What am I going to use for the block? Oh, the surrender cards. Yep. Here we go. Oh, and they want me to pull a healing card with it. Okay, so we will. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma is dissolving a block dissolving a block is to take a break, center yourself, regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay. All right, so you may be drowning in frustrations on how to move forward with this. We're going to see what the healing card has to say with it. This is the block, by the way. There is nothing to regret when I learned from the past, from my past. Unhooking the past. And if you guys watched this morning, Dark Moon, the past. Unhooking the past, okay? So there's frustration in the past that's creeping up to really get on your nerves. Yeah, there's a get on your nerves card. Absolutely. I love the way that this looks like a book with pages flipping through. There's nothing to regret when I learned from my past. The wisdom. The wisdom, right? You're learning from what you have gone through and moving forward from it. using them as resources. Okay. Yep. It's good, Pisces. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to be looking. We're going to deep dive into this really completely in a bit. All right. So your ground and your crown, I'm going to use the new Moonology deck for this awesome sauce. Let's let this deck stretch its legs. Okay. The ground, please. Take a breath. Take a breath. Now, is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup. Take a breath. Take a breath. Your ground is to take a breath. It's a fantastic card to get at a ground because I'm seeing you sitting on the ground, cross-legged, going in meditation. So, or in nature, sitting on a stump. Same thing. It's great to have that as a ground. Take a break, okay? When you get frustrated, when you can't see your way through, you can't see the forest for the trees, or the trees for the forest. I never know which one's good. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean, right? You can't see past something. Just take a minute. Change your mind. Do something different. It doesn't need to be grounding sometimes. As Pisces, we like to dance. Go dance. My husband and I just celebrated an anniversary. He got me a huge Bluetooth speaker that I can put on my phone and blast the house with. And when there's nobody here, well, you know what Jane's doing. Yeah, she's putting on her favorite songs and just twirling. Twirling and dancing. And that's sometimes just what I need to just, get all the problems, clear out the cobwebs, clear out the blocks that I'm having. So, your crown. Let's see what the crown is, my beautiful Pisces, for this week. So this may also be from the deck, you started with this. Your block could be maybe that you're just having a hard time to see the forest for the trees here because you're dealing with having to see, okay? And the devil, well, he's a trickster. He will try to hide these things from you, okay? But you have the sun at the end. So the sun was behind the devil, though, almost showing that it's hiding. So maybe this week you're just going to have to work harder at it to get to the other side, right? So to get to that, opening up the curtains and seeing the light shine in and giving you the answers you need. But the good news is that you start with her, and I already saw this card. So I already knew. I already saw this. I already knew. I feel the lion. I feel and you see how dark these cards is? Look. Look at this. Okay? Your crown is going to, it's not beg you. It's going to egg you on to be courageous, to have a brave heart, to trust, and have enough self-assurance in yourself to instinctively drive you to what you need to do. Yeah, I already saw the lions. I saw it before. It was in a different card, and I thought, the strength card's going to show up somehow. Wait, it's in this deck, too. I saw it was two Bengal tigers. Let me see. I will find it, Pisces, because I saw it. And I knew right away. I said, oh, that's going to play a role. This is a new deck, so. But I did. It's right here. I saw them, and I thought, this is it. This is the kind of energy that I'm feeling right now. All right, so we're looking at the before and after Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. We'll start with this one. This deck is the Influence of the Angels Tarot deck. Oh, how befitting, okay? The Influence of the Angels. And I had the Nine of Wands. Okay, the King of Cups. Smooth and calm and right. So in the past, let's see. Why do I feel like I need another healing here? I don't know. Let's just go with it. Balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. Greeting, wellness, yeah. And you have the King of Cups, so that makes sense. So they're saying in the past that you really fostered or really worked on how to find peace within, even with everything going on around you. And I think the reason that they made you work so hard on this, Pisces, is that they knew you were going to be doing stuff like this, where you needed to really be able to take a deep breath, take a breather, and tap back into your peace. When things get tough, if you know how to do this part, it will serve you well, because you're going to be able to take a break. You won't need to feel so frazzled or mixed up or all, bad, or whatever you want to call it. Let me see here if I can put this up and away. There you go. So yeah, absolutely. The King of Cups, he's calm under pressure. He's the kind of dude who just sits there and goes, the waves are lapping at me, but I'm good. I'm sitting here, I'm well. And this is the before. Greeting wellness. That's like saying, yep, I know things aren't perfect, but I'm choosing wellness. I'm choosing balance. And by doing that, I'm letting miracles come in. Okay? Okay, so let's see what's coming in. Do I use this deck again? I feel no. Okay. Okay, so let's do Dancing in the Dark. The Two of Swords. We had that this morning as well. Yeah. It's picking between the dark and the light. And another healing card again. Yep. Or is it a surrender? Yeah, I was going back and forth. Let's try surrender one, Pisces. Surrender to setting limits. Love it. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationship. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. I was talking this morning again about frustrating relationships, and how sometimes you have to say no to say yes to yourself. I'm going to look more into this, but it's again, the two is about this break, this delay, and whatever's happening this week for you to be going, I don't know if I'm able to choose this or that. It may be just a blessing for you to decide to plow through this boundaries, okay? This is the boundary. But in this case, it's that restriction is breaking the chain. Okay, it's breaking the chain so that you can see the sun. It's for you, it will mean something, and what they're telling me, and for others, it will mean something else. Okay, for you, for some, it'll be for a work, and some of you are going to be personal relationships. I'm feeling this very intently. So yeah. All right. All right, so the energy is going to be, yeah, interesting. Whew. Okay, so healing light is what they want me to pick for how others see you and how you see yourself. This should be interesting for the week. Okay. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, that healing deck wants to keep coming in. Befriending pain. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. Yes. This is to make you get rid of whatever this is. This is trying to make you plow through this frustrating event, this past thing that is keeping you wherever you are. It's the thing that needs to be removed. Okay? It's a pain from the past. It's what's keeping you blocked, and others are seeing it too. They may even see, at times we see in others what's keeping them repeating the pattern, and I feel that they see that you're trying to release yourself from this. Okay? I hate to say it, but you might be looking into this week. You might be going, I'm diving into this. Okay, so I'm taking from the Phantom Wise Tarot for this. How you see yourself. How you see yourself, Pisces. My apologies, this deck makes a lot of noise when you are shuffling it. It's just that deck. Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay, so again, I feel darkness and a light. Darkness and a light, right? Ducking the Swords. Yeah, I feel that this week you're going to be going back and forth between trying to protect yourself from the negativity to trying to reconnect with, like, this energy of the King of Cups. The celebration, the, you know, the fun things. This is not fun, this is fun. And that's what's coming in. It's like you're going to be going back and forth with this. Yeah. And I think it's, what I'm going to tell you right now, it's you trying to protect yourself, trying to shield yourself from having too much bad juju coming in. Okay, so this is you. This is what you're going to be feeling this week. So it's okay. The week is all right. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be a challenging week, Pisces. That's just the way it's going to be. It's going to be challenging. All right, so your hopes and fears. Let's take from this beautiful deck. The light. Oh my God. I feel like crying. You know why? Because you're trying so hard to get there, Pisces. Okay? You're trying so hard to get to that point. And I want you to achieve it. This is good work you're doing, though. This is so. It's like I so hope to be in the light more than the dark. But I'm afraid I'm not going to make it. But I so want to be there. And that's what I feel for you. I feel like you want to be in the light. And I'm not pulling any more cards for that. I'm going to leave it as such. This is going to be, that's it. That's going to be your card for, and I'm going to pull for the outcome. You're going to be fine, my friends. You're going to be fine. The sun is actually peeking out, and it's been gray all day. So the sun is peeking out through my window. Yeah. All right. Accept help. If you have people coming in this week wanting to help you, I feel that it's in your best interest not to go it alone. To accept the help from people. It may be even in forms of people giving you advice, calling you, willing to listen to you this week. It may be in forms of readings that will come and help you. Okay? But be open to it. Accept the help. Because there's another word for the Queen of Pentacles, and that's resources. Resources also can be given by other people. So keep that in mind. It can all be offered up as well by your spirit guides, your pets, okay? Even your pets. Their love, their affection, their time given to you. They bring in love. They bring in relief. So accept help wherever form that may be coming in this week. I'm going to pull another card with this one. Let's pull from the Healing Light. Is it the Healing Light or the Influence of Angels? Let's do the Influence of Angels. Eight of Swords. Yeah. As much as this week may feel like you're battling, this is an internal battle. This is to remind you that this is an internal battle. Okay? The swords are around her leg here, but they're not actually holding her down anywhere. She has this whatever above her head, but it's not actually anything of any circumstance that could actually keep her down if she got up. So, remember that, okay? Remember that the 8 is made to make you feel like you're restricted by your indecision, okay? But it is a self-defeated restriction, okay? You can't see how things might change or even no way out, but this is bound by limiting beliefs. And that's what you got to work on. That's the way to free yourself. Okay? That and taking a breath, taking a break, and coming at it with courage and finding a way that you will find. Obviously, the light will come in. The light will come in for you. But you just have to do the work. That's it. You have to do the work. And you'll be able to get through this week. Okay? Just in time for the new moon in Scorpio. Okay? So I think that the new moon in Scorpio is actually affecting this reading because Scorpio is known to going deep. It's deep diving into stuff. And this is what we're doing. So this moon is affecting you in that way. Maybe because of the eclipses beforehand, the energy is amped up. I have no idea. So there's definitely the influence of moons here. I didn't think there was, but there is. As I look at it, I understand now. All right, so that's it for this week, my beautiful Pisces. I hope I get to see you for all these readings. There's bound to be a lot of information and a lot of great advice from Spirit to help you through the week. And I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings as always. Thank you so much for being here, and talk to you later. Bye for now.